is exactly how quickly I pour my bread. I'm like a bullet. Butter, 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 butter. Butter, 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 butter. There's 6 slices in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I was boarding this because we were gonna have a fry at the lake. So I was in charge of bread duty. Yeah, this actually went on longer than I thought it did. Okay, next things, I'm gonna make myself a cup of coffee. This is very, very hard to record and do things at the same time. I don't know how people manage it. I am struggling here, and I'm also struggling to narrate, if that's what it's called, what I'm doing. So kettle on, and then a quick cuddle with the dogs. So this is Mason. Mason is an 11-year-old Cocker Spaniel. a shy cast. Having a mare slapping the line off the water. Here's me reeling up a good bit of the line because I cannot get it as far as my dad can, and I end up getting the fucking line tangled off over my feet and everything. But yeah, here we are. This is about, I'd say about 11, half 11 in the morning. Jesus, now that I'm looking at this back, I cannot cast to save me life. I'm gonna have to practice that, because that is diabolical. It's actually a little bit embarrassing. Fish. I think out of how many of us is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Out of 11 of us, 1, 2, 3. I think only 3 of us got fish, which is very unusual because these lads are unbelievable anglers, and it is very rare that they don't catch something. So, not sure what was going on that day. Anyway, to see what I mean, that man is still setting up his rod. Like, come on mate, cast it, will you? No wonder he didn't catch on. He bleeding hardly fished the bleeding lake. I'm actually gonna stop this and cook, because this is going on for ages. Hold on. Okay, and we're back. Look at the swans and their babies floating by there. Fun fact, they scared the bollocks out of me. I am terrified of swans, so they should stay far away from me. Anyway, look at this here. Look, did you see that? That thing was teasing me. I'm telling you now. Also, what do you think of my little bit of editing there, zooming in on the fish and everything? I think we should all give a thumbs up in the comments for my excellent editing skills. We're improving every day. Anyway, here's me and my dad changing flies. Well, actually, here's my dad changing my fly. I just want to point out there that I can in fact change my own flies, but he does it for me because he's the man. Here I am, standing like I'm about to take a whopper of a free gig. These angles aren't very flattering now that I look back at them, so anyway, here's one of the lads over. He's the main man. He looks after us all. Gets happening. Here's a video of the swans. Nice one. And hold on, I'm actually gonna stop talking for this one. And we're back. This was the setup for grub. There was a shed, and my dad and Colum brought cookers to cook some food on, and it went down a tree. As you can see here, I am stuffing my face with a saucy sambo, and I think there's a rasher and a bit of pudding on that. Milled the thing. Another quick snip of the landscape, and back to the most important thing, the field again. See my uncle there, he kept getting in the way. You probably can't see him, he's already camouflaged. And then here I am, probably throwing a tantrum because I'm catching fuck all, and this man keeps